Bluefield fans would like to get a hold of me on that one. We're just about ready to get underway here. Caldwell is teeing the football up. Once again, back deep is Surface, Palmer, and Ricky Brown. Brown in the middle, Palmer on the right, Surface to the left side. We're set to get underway, the 10th game. It's Chapter 10, 1989 Graham High School football, and you're in tune to Country 106, WBDY, FM 106.3, serving Bluefield, Princeton, and Tazewell. J.J. Caffrey picks up the kick after Gary kicked off a snibbler about the 28-yard line, and the tackle was made in there by Brian McDaniel of the 14 points. G-men break from the huddle. In the backfield is Brown, Palmer, and Patton. And rolls to the right. Ricky Brown, and Brown is knocked out of bounds. No gain on the play. The tackle was made by Paul Snell. No gain. It'll be second down, 10. G-men, well, they say a yard, so I'm making, let's say, maybe a loss. Up over the center. It's second down, 11. Hoops comes out wide to the left. Patton takes a snap from center, looking to throw. He's got a man in the open, intended for Surface in the flat. Incomplete, overthrown. It'll be third and 11.
Surface was open there momentarily, Kes, and if he had got that, he had plenty of room on the left side down.
Season. Here we come from the wishbone with a flanker right. Michael takes a snap from center. They give us to Palmer through the middle. Palmer picks up a few yards. He'll be way short of a first down, and we'll have to punt to the Radford Bobcats. The tackle in there was made by Richie Delaney. Let's hope we get a good snap from center. That one has hurt us last week. There is a snap from center. It is a good one. And Ricky gets off a nice high punt, and it'll come down and hit at the 45 and rolls out of bounds at the Bobcat 41-yard line. Well, they'll take over first down at 10 with 10:38 remaining in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, you're in tune to Graham High School football right here on Country 106. Kes Blackwell. Wide receivers to both sides of the field for the Radford Bobcats. The quarterback is Paul Snell. To the backfield, Brian Browning, the fullback. Tailback is Lewis Ramsey. Also back there is Kerry Caldwell. Snell takes a snap from center, looks to throw on the hitch, and it was trapped out there. Intended for Caldwell, incomplete. It'll be second down and 10 Bobcats. Snell took the snap, looked right, and then threw it left to Kerry Caldwell in what is known as a hitch pass. And a wide receiver right from the wishbone, looking to pass to Snell in the middle, almost intercepted. That one was intended for Andrew White. Andrew White, the wide receiver. It will be third and 10. From the wishbone, Snell is up over center. Snell takes a snap, dropping back to pass deep, dropping back way back deep, being rushed. Puts it up in the air. It is incomplete. It was intended for the fullback, Brian Browning, and it hit Browning at the 40 in the breadbasket, but he was surrounded by a ton of burgundy jerseys in the afternoon. Caldwell gets a snap from center, gets a low kickoff. It's coming down. It hits at about the 25, rolls to the 20, and on to the 15. A big Radford roll. And it'll be first and 10 G-men from about the 12 or 13-yard line. Quarter. Patton is up over center. Once again from the wishbone. He takes the snap, and they give it to Tony Palmer. Palmer is up over the 15 to about the 16-yard line, where he is swarmed over by a bunch of Radford Bobcats. Initial tackle made by Richie Delaney. That's 2 for him tonight. Lawson checks into the game for the G-men. Before, Lawson goes out wide to the left. Michael takes a snap from center, pitches back to Tony around the left side. Tony's got some running room up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. And that will be close to a first down, but it is short, I believe. Tackle made by number 66, Neil Walford. Hoops goes out wide to the left. Mike takes a snap from center. They give us to Latimer, and he has got the first down. I believe there's a fumble on the play. There is a fumble, and I believe that the Bobcats have recovered it.
They have recovered, Kes.
At the 21-yard line. So, what?
$5,500.
All right, we're back here live. We'll hear from Ramey Toyota again. It is 1st and 10, Radford from the G-Med 22. From the wishbone, Snell at quarterback. Takes the snap, pitches back to Browning. Browning with some running room. Good cutting back into the grain of the field. And he gets up to about the 13-yard line, where he is tackled in there by Brian Denham, along with Tony Young and Lance Barber in on the play. And forgot to go in, and that is understandable. They sent a wide receiver left in Kerry Caldwell. They operate from the I this time. It's 2nd down 2 from the 14 of the G-Men. Radford with the football, man in motion. Snell pitches back once again. This time he is met in there by Ryan King and a host. There'll be a loss of the play. That was Lewis Ramsey, the tailback on the run.
Absolutely smothered on that left side, Kes.
And that was a big play, and that'll make it 3rd down and a long 3 for the Bobcats. Ball on the G-Men 15 to the right. They operate from the I with a flanker right. Snell, the quarterback, with a man in motion to the left, takes a snap from center, give it to the first man through, I believe.
I believe he got the first.
I believe they did get that first down. The handoff was to Brian Browning, the fullback. Tackle was made by Chris Patton, along with some other D guys for G-Men. Left this time for the Bobcats. Snell takes a snap, pitches back, cutting back across the grain once again was Lewis Ramsey. Fumble. Play was blown dead, I believe. Pickup of a couple of yards. That'll take it to the 8. It'll be 2nd down. And 8 for the Bobcats. Bobcats from the G-Men's 7-yard line. Snell up over center. Takes the snap. And I'm not sure where that one is, Danny. The give was to the fullback, and he went nowhere.
He was smothered that time.
Brian Browning on the carry may have lost a yard.
Patton absolutely nailed him.
It will be a 3rd down, and Chris can nail. Big hug. Now she's a big G-Men fan. From the I, wide receiver right. It's 3rd and 4 from the 5. Looking to pass is Snell. Up over the middle. It's incomplete. Broken up by Tony Palmer and Ricky Brown. Palmer got a hand on it.
Fantastic coverage. Fantastic.
It will be 4th down, and we'll see what the Bobcats do. They'll probably look to go for 3.
We got to watch this here. Might be a fake, Kes.
For the field goal. But technically, as I said, line of scrimmage is the 5. It'll be a 15-yard attempt. Caldwell set the boot. On the hole is Paul Snell, the quarterback. There's a snap from center. It's a good one. It is a fake. And... Oh, he's short, and there's a flag on the play. Boy,
right.
Snell took a lick. Danny, you called that one big time, partner.
Yes, sir. I felt that was coming.
It's close to the 1st down, but there is a major flag on the play, and let's see what the call is. They are talking to Chris Patton, so it's going to be against the Radford Bobcats. Snell took the snap from center, raised up, tried to pass it. It'll still be 4th down. And the call is clipping against the Bobcats, and boy, did we dodge a bullet there. 5:09 remaining 1st quarter. No score, field goal. They mark it on the 23. It'll be a 33-yard attempt by Kerry Caldwell. I don't think they'll fake it this time. There's the snap from center. The kick is up, and it is short. And off to the left, and the GD has done it again.
There you go. Way to go, G-Man defense.
G-Guys will take over the football 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. And we're live from Mitchell Stadium. You're in tune to Graham High School football. Dan, boy, has it been a fantastic season.
Unbelievable, Kes. I'll tell you what, it's been so exciting this year. We've
flown by?
Absolutely flown by.
Flown by. It's flown by, folks. J-Man, 1st down and 10. We've got the ball at our own 23-yard line. We operate from the wishbone. Brian Hoops comes out wide to the left. There's the snap from center. Pitch back to Tony Palmer around the left side. Palmer looking for some running room. He's got the ball up to about the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2. Tackled by a host of Radford Bobcats. Initial tackle made in there by number 62 minutes ago, but we dodged the bullet due to some good defensive play by the G-men. Patton takes the snap, and the give is to Ricky Brown on the crossbuck trap, and Brown is up over the 25 to about the 27. It'll be a third down situation. We'll call it 3rd and 5. Tackle was made by Kerry Caldwell. 3rd down and 5. Hoops brings the play in from the sidelines to Mike Patton. 3rd down and 5. Here we go from the wishbone. Michael takes the snap, dropping back to pass, looking downfield. He's got a man in the flat. It is incomplete, intended for Ricky Brown and overthrown. And the coverage in there was by number 48, Tony Trammell. So we'll have to punt it again. Punting, sit down and see what happens.
Okay, buddy.
Ricky Brown now set to kick for the G-men. Ricky gets a good snap from center and gets all at the 43. Takes it, and Caldwell is socked and tackled in there by Tony Young across midfield to the G-men 43-yard line, where the Bobcats will operate 1st and 10. Wide to the right is Andrew White. From the wishbone, Snell takes the snap, looking to pass on the hitch, and it was batted down there by J.J. Caffrey. Caffrey got a hand on that one.
Excellent play.
Incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. I'm impressed with this Snell. He's quick on his feet. But you've got to be quick if you're going to play against the G-men. You've got to be. Snell on 2nd and 10 with a man in motion, takes the snap. The pitch back is to Ramsey. Ramsey breaking a few tackles and gets up over the 40-yard line into about the 37-yard line. Pro set left. Snell takes a snap, pitches back to Ramsey. Ramsey is tackled. He'll be close to the 1st down.
I tell you, I believe he made it.
I believe he did. Eddie Caldwell, Ryan King, and Chris Patton in on the play for the G-men. 1st down, Bobcats. They mark it as the G-men 33 with 2 to the right. Flanker right. Ramsey and Browning in the backfield from the I. The quarterback Snell barks the signals, and they pitch it to Ramsey on the right side. Eric Bogan Robinson had him in the backfield, and he made the play, Danny. He made the play. He almost got him. Eric had that one smelled out, and he just missed tackling Ramsey. Then Brian Denham, Chris Patton, and I believe Chris Stacy got in. Caldwell is flanked left. Browning and Ramsey in the backfield. Browning in motion. Snell takes a snap.
Uh-oh.
Fake was smelled out, too.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Beautiful play by Tony Young and Chris Stacy. It was a kind of a reverse to Andrew White. Andrew White was at the tight end position. Snell took the quarter rate from the I. Snell, the quarterback, up over center. Takes the snap, dropping back to pass, rolling left, rolling, looking downfield. He's got a man in the end zone. He was open. Kerry Caldwell was open, but it's incomplete and overthrown. Ryan King and Ricky Brown in on the coverage for the G-men, and the Bobcats look at 4th down and 11. And they will have to punt it this time, and we'll keep our fingers crossed this time, Danny, that that ball rolls into the end zone. We block it or we run it back. I'd go with all 3 to punt. Andrew gets a good snap from center. Goes for the coffin corner. It hits at the 15 and bounces back, a G-men bounce, and it will be downed at about the 14-yard line. The G-men will take over 1st and 10. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
You wanted a sale, and Ramey Toyota says, here it is, an 89 Cressida, stock number P69, sunroof, and all the options. Original price, $23,740. Ramey Toyota price only $10,360. We don't have many, so hurry to Ramey Toyota, routes 19460, Green Valley.
G-men with a football, hoops wide to the left. There's the snap from center. Patton gives it to Tony Palmer, I believe. Tony gets a couple of yards. Lily Lee, and they'll be along with us next Saturday, whether we're here or somewhere else in the playoff games. High school football, we break from the huddle. Hoops goes out wide to the left. Patton barking the signals, takes the snap from center, fakes in there. Patton with the keeper. Patton gets up to the 22-yard line, where he is tackled by number Lewis Ramsey, and also in on the tackle was Maceo Dickerson. Maceo Dickerson. 3rd down and 3. They marked the ball at the G-men 20 down and 3. 11:26 remaining, second quarter. Hoops wide to the left. Patton up over center. Barks the signals. Mike takes a snap from center. Running to the right. Patton on the keeper. Michael's got the first down, ladies and gentlemen, up to the 27-yard line. Tackle made by Brian Kennedy.
Good piece of running that time.
Tony Palmer checking into the game. Into the backfield will be Palmer. Than anybody else who would like to dedicate it to John. Wide receivers 2 to the left side. Pro set right. Patton at quarterback, takes a snap, looks to throw. He's got King. King is up over midfield.
Beautiful.
Now he's up to the 46-yard line. Brian Kennedy on the tackle. That was a great play. Ryan King at the tight end position. Broke across the middle. Patton just lofted it right to him.
It happened like you said it would. We pick up the first down, then we break the long one.
Sticky fingers King, boy. I tell you, that guy can flat out catch a football. Pro set to the right. Brown and Hoops wide left. Patton takes the snap, rolls left. Patton trips, and he'll still pick up maybe a yard. Michael either tripped or slipped that time. No tackle. Don't give those guys credit for a tackle, Danny. He tripped.
Okay, he tripped.
Brown checks in, or rather checks out. I believe Brent Surface will be left and Brent Surface. Palmer and Latimer in the backfield. Pro set right. There's the snap that gives to Latimer. Latimer with some running room. Still on his feet.
Him run.
Latimer's got the first down all the way.
Carrying
To the Radford 44-yard line.
Carrying 3 and 4 Bobcats with him.
He has done it all year. Man, I'll tell you, that Marcus Choo-Choo Latimer can flat out carry him. Paul Snell in on the tackle. Latimer was hit about 4 yards into that carry. First down and 10. King wide to the right. Wishbone again. Patton at quarterback takes the snap, dropping back to pass. Looking downfield. Throws it up. Intended for Tony Palmer, and no. It was intercepted, but I'm telling you that the guy did not have control of the ball when he hit the ground, Danny.
No, he didn't. He sure didn't.
He didn't, but the referee could not see it. There is a flag on the play. It is against the G-men.
Probably for holding.
So Radford will take the football. Now, I don't necessarily agree with that call, and that's the one we scored on here recently. Who was it we were playing 2 weeks ago? Intercepted. First and 10, Radford. From the eye this time. Tight line. Snell at quarterback takes the snap. The give is to Ramsey. Ramsey with some running room, and he's tackled up over the 25, 27, up to the 28-yard line. Brian Denham, Chris Stacy, and also Tony Young in on the tackle for the G-men. Second down and 3 of the Bobcats. First and 10, they operate from the eye. I'm sorry, second down 3. Give us to Ramsey. He's been the workhorse tonight. Ramsey's got the first down, I believe. He's tackled by Marcus Latimer along with Tony Young, Tony Palmer.
Got a first down, though.
First and 10 for the Bobcats.
I tell you, we need to stiffen up here.
Operate from the eye on first and 10. The quarterback is Snell. Fakes to Ramsey and gives to Brown, the fullback. Yes, it is loose, and the G-men have recovered the football.
There you go.
Whoa, baby, did I call that one?
There you go. You called it.
First down and 10, G-men from the 35. J.J. Caffrey on the fumble recovery. Knocking the ball loose was Roland Piscasio. First down and 10, G-men from the Radford 36. Hoops wide to the left. Patton at quarterback, barks the signals, takes the snap. The give is to Latimer. Latimer up over the left side of the line, picks up a couple of yards. He breaks it up over the 35. Pickup of 2. We'll call it second down. Wishbone, Hoops wide to the left. Patton takes a snap from center, gives to Latimer up the middle. Latimer with some running room, bulls his way all the way up to the 25-yard line, or close to it, about the 26. It'll be close, but short of the first down. Choo-Choo's doing it again. Tackle made by Maceo Dickerson.
Hey, you're getting better.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
6:48 remaining in the half of the Bobcats. Patton at quarterback, maybe taking it himself. He does not. He drops back to pass. Looking downfield, he's got Ryan King. And he hits a touchdown!
Beautiful, beautiful.
Touchdown! 26-yard touchdown pass, and what a call by the coaches. 26 yards to Ryan King, touchdown. The G-men have just scored on a brilliant call. Listen to the fans. Brilliant call by whoever is calling the offensive plays. I think they trade off depending upon how they feel. But that one was a great call. With 3rd down and 1, Patton drops back to pass, and Ryan King was absolutely wide open, and Michael couldn't have thrown a prettier pass. Ricky Brown now set to go for the extra point. The snap is beautiful. The kick is up, and it's wide to the right. No good. With the score, the G-men.
No, they made
good?
it. They made it. Line drive.
It was a line drive, and it was good with the score. The G-men 7, and the Radford Bobcats nothing. We'll keep it right here due to the fact that I messed up on that call. Great pass by Mike Patton to Ryan King. King 2 receptions on the evening now. Danny, you agree with me? That was a great call?
Fantastic. I'll tell you what, that's probably...
And I know you like that, don't you, John Grubb? Ricky set the kick off now. Back deep will be Kerry Caldwell. Whoa, golly. And they're going to have to touch that one back, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Look at this. Bobcats going for Dudley down there. Or is that Dudley? Number 10, yeah. Now that's Terry Quessenberry on the kicking team for the G-men. Or rather, the Bobcats. They'll operate from the eye. The give is to Ramsey. Ramsey with a beautiful, beautiful move. Breaks it down the sidelines, but Brown's going to catch him and throw him out of bounds. At midfield, great play by Ricky Brown. Look at he's a showboat, Danny.
That's right.
He's a showboat, but he's a good runner. And when you run one good like that, you can showboat all you want, Cats, and we're back standing up again.
I sit down.
Wide receivers left and right from the eye. There's Snell with a throw, and is incomplete. It was intended for number 27, Adam Plum. Through his hands, it'll be 2nd down, and Key Fingers King, and we're on top. PAT was perfect. Wide receiver to the right, flanker right. They operate from the eye. Snell at quarterback, takes a snap, rolling right, looking to throw. He's got a man in the flat. It is complete.
Holding. Look down at that holding. Look,
Big time holding. Ricky Brown again. And finally, David Lawson tackles him at the 10, and there was holding. Unbelievable. I can't believe they missed that, Danny.
I know it.
So this is the 2nd week in a row. I know our listeners out there are going, boy, they sure are hard on them referees. But look at Coach Carlock is out on the field right now, and why is he out on the field?
He's got an official timeout right now. I'll tell you, when you see a jersey like that coming, pulling like that, that is holding.
Well, they missed that one by a country mile. I guarantee you that, folks. The Blackwell wide to the right. They operate from the eye with a flanker right. Ramsey with the football. Ramsey is hit by Ricky Brown, and Brown throws him to the ground. Brown is playing one fantastic defensive game so far. Tony Palmer just missed the shoestring tackle.
They had that strung out perfect, though.
And there's a loss on the play of 1. It'll be 2nd down 11 from the Graham 13. Wide receiver to the left, flanker left from the eye. Snell at quarterback. Takes the snap from center, dropping back to pass, rolling to the left. He gets Caldwell. Boom! He broke Robinson. He broke 2 tackles. Flat to Ramsey. Ramsey will score. Touchdown. Looked like there was a clip down there, too, Dan, on Ryan King. 3 guys had Snell in the backfield, and he dodged around and shook them all off, threw the pass to the flat to Ramsey, and Ramsey took it in from 13.
I'll tell you.
Kerry Caldwell set to go for the extra point. There's a snap from center. The kick is up. It is good. There's a flag on the play. It's offsides Graham. They will obviously not take it. With a score, the G-men 7 and the Bobcats. Yeah, normally I don't see all that stuff, but I've been seeing it lately. Here's the kick again. There's the snap from center. The kick is up, and it is good with the score. The G-Men 7, the Bobcats 7. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
It's time now for that new quiz game. Let's go fish. Okay,
Is it that other motel on the hill?
No, wrong again. Contestant number 3.
Well, I play good offensive football.
There you go.
Not that we've been playing real good football. Here's the kick, and it will come down to Brent Surface at the 10. Brent fumbles the football, picks it up. Brent with the football now, and he gets back to about the 24-yard line, where he's tackled by number 30, Andrew White, and a couple of other Bobcats. G-Men will operate, let's see, they mark it at the 24. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Excuse me. G-Men with the football, first of the evening. 4:47 remaining. Wide receiver left in Brian Hoops. Patton takes the snap from center, rolls to the right. Keeper. Patton's still on his feet, and he's knocked out of bounds. Look, they're saying that he stepped out of bounds. Uh-oh, flag on the coaches.
That's right.
They're saying that he stepped out of bounds at the 31-yard line. We couldn't see it because the players were down there in front of the sideline marker. The flag is on the coaches, no question about that, and it will be a major one, won't it, Danny?
Yes, sir, it sure will. But he was hit out of bounds.
Looks like one of the assistants that was called on the... I don't think it was because he was hit out of bounds. They're saying that he stepped out of bounds at the 30 when what the coaches are referring to is that Mike was knocked out of bounds at the 35 instead of the 30. So they mark it back. What do they call this? Unsportsmanlike conduct, or?
That's what they're calling.
Well, here come the G-Men with a first down and 19. The ball is marked at the 17-yard line. 4:36 remaining in the half. Hoops goes out wide to the left. Patton up over center. Takes the snap. And rolling to the left, and Patton will be smacked in there. Tackled by number 48, Tony Trammell, and also Maceo Dickerson. Ricky Brown will be flanked to the left. We operate from the pro set right. Mike Patton at quarterback, takes the snap, pitches back to Tony Palmer. Palmer will be tackled short, way short of the first down, way short, because there was a bundle to get, and we will have to punt it to the Bobcats. Stands at midfield. 3:13 remaining in the half. We're deadlocked at 7. There's the snap from center. Beautiful snap. And Ricky gets off a big kick coming to Caldwell. He'll take it at the 48. Caldwell will be boomed in there, and he just almost broke away there. J.J. Caffrey and one of the Bobcats down there having some words.
I think it's getting a little bit tough down there right now. This is an important game for both of us.
It is. That was a good little return there by 2. Snell at quarterback. Gives on the draw to Ramsey. There's a fumble on the play. G-Men have got the football at our own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Tony Palmer with the recovery.
He was hit in there, though, Kes.
Yes, he was hit.
We needed that.
The 41-yard line, our own 41. Mike Patton at quarterback takes the snap, dropping back to pass, looking downfield. He's got Ricky Brown in the open, and it is incomplete. Brown is down on the field. There's a flag. Brown was really popped in there by Andrew White, and he'll be called for 15, personal foul. But I don't know why they dropped it, Danny.
I don't either.
Because that's just football. To the left, we've got the ball at the 45 of the Bobcats. From the wishbone, Patton takes a snap. On the draw to Palmer. Palmer goes nowhere.
I tell you, they have got Palmer's number tonight. They are watching him like a hawk.
Yes, they are. The tackle was made by Andrew White, so after the penalty, hurry-up offense here, G-Men, from the wishbone. Wide receiver left. 1:53 remaining in the half. Patton dropping back to pass. Flag on the play. It's complete to King. King's to the 35 and out of bounds at the 30. Smart running, but they're going to bring it back.
It's like holding over there. It's like holding.
They will bring it back. That was a great play. And Ryan King very, very intelligently ran that football out of bounds to kill the clock, but to no avail. To the right, the ball is at midfield. Pro set right, flanker right, Patton dropping back to pass. Looking downfield, being chased, and he'll eat it. Patton is tackled at the 35-yard line. Neil Walford was the initial tackler. Dan, you're not feeling too good tonight. Are you feeling better?
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good. I just hate to see that sack back there like
I know. Well, wake up. I need your help a little
yes,
bit.
Sir, I'm sorry. Let's see, who was it?
Ground, play it safe, and punt it. But Patton is dropping back to pass in the flat to Tony Palmer. Palmer with some running room. Palmer will be tackled almost at midfield. And we got a little bit more back on that one. Timeout called on the field. We will pause for 60 seconds with the score 7-7.
It's here, and you're going to love it. The 14-by-80.
Caldwell is back deep for the Radford Bobcats. The score is 7-7. Ricky Brown set to punt. And there's a snap from center. It's a good one. And Ricky gets off a boomer, and this one is going to go way, way down in Radford territory and will roll out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. I've checked that. About the 15-yard line or 14-yard line. Good kick. And we needed a good kick. They mark it at the 14. It'll be 1st and 10 Radford with 31 seconds remaining in the half, and will operate from the I, flanker right, wide receiver left, and Kerry Caldwell. And there's a mix-up in the backfield there. The flag is down. That one, I assume, will go against the Bobcats for procedure. And that is the call.
Good call, Kes.
It'll be 1st down and 31 seconds remaining. Snell on the keeper. He'll go nowhere.
Smothered in there by the gentleman that just...
At the half, and we'll be back with wait a second, to his grandparents who couldn't make it to the game. They're too old and cold. Mr. and Mrs. Everett Patton, we salute you. Ricky Brown set to kick off now to begin the second half of tonight's game. Back deep is Kerry Caldwell. We await the official's whistle. We need this ball game bad if we get it. So this is a big game. Once again, our thanks to Little Caesars. Ricky Brown set to kick off. He's got a high kick. This one will not go to the end zone. It's taken by Caldwell at the 10, the 15, 20, 25. They got the wall set up. Still on his feet, and he's tackled and makes it all the way up to the 41-yard line, where he is tackled by Jeff from the I. The pitch back is to Ramsey. Ramsey around the right side, and he gets a couple of yards.
He is smothered over there, Kes.
Chris, wide receiver left from the I, flanker left. Snell, the quarterback, takes the snap from center. Looks to pitch it back. Boom, what a play by Tony Young off the block.
Beautiful play.
On a misdirection, the handoff was to Brian Kennedy, and Tony Young smelled it out. No gain. 3rd down 8. The ball on the Radford 42-yard hook. Wide receiver left from the I, flanker left. Snell, the quarterback, barks the signals, takes the snap, dropping back to pass, looking to his right. He's got a man in the flat. Beautiful play by Eric Robinson. Robinson got a hand on it, incomplete, and they're going to have to punt the football. Well, that was a big one for the kid.
I like that one.
I know.
It could have been just a little bit higher there.
White will punt from his own 30. Tony and Ricky will stand at their own 25. There's the snap from center. It's a good one. The kick is up. It's a low one and short, and it takes a Graham bounce, and the Bobcats down it there at the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. From the wishbone, Patton barks the signals, takes the snap, and pitches back to Tony Palmer around the left side. Palmer looking for running room, and he will take a loss on the play. Tony had nowhere to go, went around to the left side, then tried to reverse field, couldn't do anything. Maceo Dickinson on the tackle, and there is a flag down. And I believe that it will be against the Bobcats. And
it is.
Here, wide to the left is Ricky Brown. Pro set right. Patton takes the snap, and the give was to Palmer up the middle. Palmer picks up a few yards, but that's all. It'll be second down. Palmer gets 4, second down 6. Ryan King comes out wide to the right. Second down and 6. Patton takes the snap from center. And the give was to Tony Palmer. It was Ryan King wide to the right, I'm sorry. Palmer picks up another yard. The tackle was made by Jay Johnson. Hoops is wide to the right. Palmer is flanked to the right. Pro set left. Patton takes the snap. Rolls to the right. Pitches back to Ricky Brown, and a beautiful tackle made by Kerry Caldwell to the Bobcats, and we're going to have to give the football up.
Beautiful tackle.
Great. Brown set the punt. Caldwell back deep. Ricky gets a good snap from center. He's being rushed tough.
Oh, there we go.
Flag is thrown. We'll take a first down on that one, roughing the kicker. Andrew White.
Okay, now I'll tell you what we've got there. We have got, this will be an interesting call here. We got roughing the passer, and then we have got it down there, Kes, right about the...
Oh, we recovered it. We also had roughing the kicker. We chose to get it where we recovered the fumble. There's a snap to center. There's a fumble. Ricky Brown picks it up. There'll be a big loss on the play.
I tell you, they are reading that option good tonight.
Ricky Brown took a beating just then. He was hit by about 4 or 5. 6:32 remaining third quarter. Patton at quarterback. Takes the snap. Gave it to Palmer. He'll go nowhere. Tony with nothing on that play. Keith Reed and Jay Johnson on the tackle for the right, wide receiver right. Patton at quarterback. Takes the snap, dropping back to pass, looking downfield. And it is incomplete. It was thrown out of bounds. Missed Tony Palmer totally. So we'll have to punt it.
I'm going to chunk down on that just a minute. I'm afraid I'm going to get choked. Something will happen here.
Fourth down, G-men to punt. Ricky Brown will stand at his own 40-yard line, gets the good snap from center. The punt is up. Looking for the coffin corner, takes the G-men bounce. And it will roll dead at about the 15 or 16-yard line. So a good effort by Ricky Brown. No return on the kick. And one wide to the left. They'll operate from the eye. Snell looking to throw. And it was complete to Caldwell. He took a lick from Tony Palmer. And then Chris Stacy came in, or rather J.J. Caffrey came in to finish him off. Pickup of 1, second down 9. Wide to the left is Brian Kennedy. They operate from the eye. There's the snap from center. Snell dropping back to pass, rolling left. He's in the end zone. He stepped up and
there you go.
We take the lead. Put 2. Chris Patton.
Lance.
Was it Lance Barber or Chris Patton?
Both of them.
I believe it was both of them. They got the shoestring on Snell, who rolled deep, and he rolled too deep that time and was caught. And we take the lead 9-7 with 4:26 remaining in the third quarter.
Beautiful, beautiful. Chris,
they are going to have to kick off to us.
There you go.
My dad doesn't drink too many Coca-Colas. He hails from Milwaukee. It's 9-7 G-men on the safety, and they are set to kick. They will kick from their own 20-yard line. Caldwell will kick it. He gets a good boot off. It's going to come down to Brent Surface, who fumbles it. Picks it up at the 23. Surface to the 25 to the 30. Brent around to the right side now. Shakes off one tackle, and he'll be tackled at the 35-yard line. So a good effort by the young man of only 14 years old. G-men break from the huddle, 1st and 10 from our own 35. Patton at quarterback takes the snap from center. They give it to Latimer. Marcus picks up a few yards. It will be 2nd down and 7 for the G-men, and Chris Patton is hurt on the field. Chris Patton is hurt, and it looks like a wrist, Danny.
He sure does. He took a lick down there, and I'm afraid he's got that arm hurt pretty bad.
Mike Patton takes the snap from center on the keeper. Michael gets up over the 40-yard line to the 43 before he is stopped in there and tackled by number 62, Richie Delaney. Ryan King wide to the right. Patton takes the snap, looks to throw to King. First down.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Chris looks like he's okay down there, Danny. He's shaking it off.
That's good.
I think. I don't know. He looks awful upset. It is a first down, though, on the Patton to King pass. Brian Kennedy on the tackle. There have been 3 passes to King tonight. 2 complete for first downs and 1 for a touchdown. That's what they call a perfect record. Brian Hoops goes out wide to the left, 1st and 10. We've got the ball at the Bobcat 47. Patton takes a snap. The give is to Palmer, who breaks 1 tackle. Well, he broke it, and then number 67, Jay Johnson, tripped him up. They're working on Chris Patton down to the left from the wishbone. Mike Patton takes the snap from center, looks to throw in the flat to Palmer. It is incomplete. Good coverage on the play. Coverage by Jay Johnson, but it was overthrown a little bit. And that will bring up 3rd down and 8. Right. 3rd down, 8. Patton takes the snap on the draw to Brown. He'll go nowhere. And we'll have to punt it again with a 2-point lead, 9-7. Maceo Dickinson on the tackle for the Bobcats.
I'll tell you, Kes, Radford's got a fantastic defense.
Yes, they do, Danny.
We got a new snapper down there right now. And I do believe that's Ryan King snapping.
Ryan King snaps the football back. It's a relatively good snap. Spiraling high kick by Ricky Brown. Taken by Caldwell. Looking for some running room, and he'll be popped at the 20, and that's where they'll rest it and take over 1st and 10. So Ryan King doing a Snell at quarterback, operating from the eye. Takes a snap from center. The give is to Ramsey. Ramsey with some quick moves, and he's tackled in there by Ryan King. And let's see who else. I think Lance Barber was in on the play. David Lawson as well. Pickup of 5, however. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
I tell you, Ramsey can run. There goes Chris back in there. I knew we couldn't keep him out long.
Chris Patton. He just did the T-Berry shuffle back into the game.
Couldn't wait to get back in there. There we go, the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with
in the area. And to keep it that way, we're shooting down prices on all Chevys, Dodges, and Subarus. When you buy a car or truck from...
2nd down 5, and here they come from the eye. Snell pitches back to Ramsey. Ramsey breaks the tackle, gets the 1st down, and he's up to about the 32. Chris Patton on the tackle for the G-men. So 1 play back, and Chris has another tackle to his credit. We're on top 9-7. They operate from the eye. Give was to the fullbacker. That was Brian Browning. He picked up a yard or 2, if that. Let's see where they mark it. The tackle was made by David Lawson. Pickup of 3. Chris Patton also in on the tackle. Pickup there in the eye. Snell takes a snap. The give is to Ramsey. Ramsey's tripped up, and he'll be smothered. Denham, Lawson, Palmer, Patton, Bogan Robinson, all in on that tackle. Smothered. They're learning to wrap their arms, Danny. Obviously, the coaches have mentioned something about that, as you brought up earlier on in the game.
They got to wrap those arms on Mr. Ramsey. He is one heck of a runner, Kes.
7. They see him the wide receiver to the left. They operate from the eye. Snell dropping back to pass. Looks for Ramsey in the screen. He makes 1 move, and boom, he will be short of the 1st down. Chris Patton and Tony You got Chris Patton and Bogan Robinson in on the tackle for the G-men. Another big one for Eric. It is 4th down. And there you go. Andrew White to punt for the Bobcats. There's the snap from center. It's no fake. Gets the kickoff. It's coming to Ricky Brown. And Brown's going to let it roll, and the Bobcats will down it at the 34-yard line. We'll take over first down and 10. So relatively good field position for the G-men as we begin this offensive series.
I'll tell you, we've been back in our...
From the wishbone, G-men 1st and 10 from our 35. Patton takes the snap. Hands off to Ricky Brown in the middle. Brown has got a couple of yards. Not a real good game up there at Penn State today, Dan.
I'll tell you.
West Virginia got beat again, 16-9.
Well, I'll tell you, I heard a new term today.
There's an official timeout on the field. We've got a G-man down.
Looks like a cramp there. I don't believe it's anything serious.
While there's a pause in the action, we'll pause for 30 seconds.
Another morning.
McDonald's rolling out the biscuit.
Danny, or something like that.
I think that's what it was.
2nd down and 8. Wide to the right is David Lawson. G-man with the football. Patton takes the snap. Pitches back to Palmer. Palmer tripped up. A great play. Shoestring made in there by Kerry Caldwell. And to finish him off was Maceo Dickinson. No gain. 3rd down 8. 8:26, folks. So they also have U-Haul down there. David Lawson goes wide to the right from the wishbone. Patton, 3rd and 8 from our own 36. Mike takes the snap to give it to Latimer. 1st down and some. And Marcus is still on his feet. He makes the tackle. There's the block. He got a goal. Touchdown. Beautiful. What a beautiful touchdown.
That was Marcus's best run all year, Kes.
That was flat out getting it. Ladies and gentlemen, he put that choo-choo in 5th gear and chugged his way home. That's one of the most beautiful touchdown runs I have ever seen.
How many guys had a hold of him out there?
5 or 6, Danny. 5 or 6.
How many yards was it?
I'm not sure. We had the ball at our own 36-yard line.
There you go.
So you figure it out, buddy, and I'll watch the extra point. It's 15-7. Latimer took the handoff, broke up the middle. He had the 1st down, and then he was surrounded by 4 or 5 Bobcats. And, man, I'm telling you, he put the steam on, and it was up. Here's the kick. It is no good. With the score of the G-men 15, and the Radford Bobcats 7. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
Here are this week's hometown specials from your hometown proud IGA Rossi's in Bluefield, Virginia. IGA Grade A self-basting turkeys, just 79 cents a pound. 39-ounce Folgers coffee, $4.99. Fresh sweet.
The kick from Ricky Brown. It's a good one. That one's out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Back. It's gone.
To the fin.
Bobcats from the wishbone. Snell takes the snap to give us to Ramsey. Ramsey up the middle. Gets about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Good piece of running there by Ramsey that time.
Tony Young in on that tackle for the G-men. It's 2nd down 5. Bobcats with the ball at their own 25-yard line. Caldwell moves out wide to the right. They've got a flanker right. They operate from the eye. Snell at quarterback. Takes the snap. Pitches back to Ramsey. Bogan Robinson got a hand on him, and he made the play again, Danny.
I'll tell you what, if we get him slowed down, that's all it needs.
Chris Patton, Chris Stacy, and Tony Palmer finish Ramsey off after Bogan Robinson stopped him from making his cut upfield. That's the 2nd time that's happened tonight. Bogan wants to get a hold down to 9. Ball on the 21. Here come the Bobcats. Watch the pass. Wide receiver left. Snell dropping back, looking downfield.
There you go, Lance.
Lance Barber sacks Snell at the 12-yard line, and they'll have to punt the football.
Beautiful.
With a little over 6 minutes remaining in the football game, we have the lead 15-7.
I tell you, Kes, he was surrounded from both sides there and got it from the middle. He couldn't go to the right, couldn't go to...
Half minutes of high school football.
They're going for the block right now, Kes. They're going for the block.
They did not get it. The punt will hit at the 45, takes a G-men bounce, and it will be downed at the 48-yard line of the Bobcats, where the G-men will take over 1st and 10. Head coach Freddie Simon of the Bluefield Beavers said field position.
That's right.
And turnovers. Pick from the huddle, 1st and 10. There's the snap from center. Patton dropping back to pass. Looking for some running room. Mike's got some running room. He breaks one tackle, gets up to the 40-yard line.
Good run by Mike. Good heads-up play.
Pick up a 4. It will be 2nd down and 6 for the G-men. Lost. We operate from the wishbone. 2nd down, 6. Mike takes the snap, and the give is to Ricky Brown on the crossbuck trap. There's a fumble. I believe Graham got the football.
We did.
We don't need to fumble it away at this point in the football game. They can score unit in the huddle. They break from the huddle with 3:37 and rolling. 15-7 is the score. We're on top from the wishbone. 3rd down, 4. The give is to Latimer. Latimer has got the 1st down and some.
Beautiful running. Beautiful.
Marcus Latimer, 1st down, and that was a big 1st down. Neal goes out wide to the right. Mike Patton with 1st and 10 on the 32, takes the snap, pitches back to Tony P. Tony looking for some running room still. Tony gets it up to about the 30-yard line or the 31, where it will be 2nd down. Andrew White and Tony Palmer having some words. Maceo Dickinson made the tackle. Palmer, 30 remaining in the football game.
Give it to Choo-Choo.
Hoops goes wide to the left. Mike takes the snap from center, gives to Palmer. Palmer breaks it. Palmer to the 20. Palmer's dragged down at the 18-yard line.
I told you he'd break one.
But he's got the 1st down. With 2:13 remaining in the game, Brian Kennedy on a saving tackle. It would have been 6. 1st and 10. The ball's on the 18. Lawson is wide to the left. We operate from the wishbone. Patton gives to Latimer.
Watch Latimer.
Latimer still on his feet, gets up to about the 16-yard line.
Will not go down.
Knocked one of those guys' helmets off, too.
That was...
Maceo.
That's what Latimer's been doing.
Now, if you want to catch the G-Men on television, we'll be telling you something about ESPN in just a few minutes. 2nd down, 7. There's the handoff to Latimer again, and there's a flag on the play.
He will not go down. Oh, that was Tony.
That was Tony Palmer, and they're trying to get Tony riled up. Lewis Ramsey and Tony Palmer exchanging vows out there.
A little bit of a procedure. What was you saying there about ESPN?
Well, the G-men are on at 6. The ball is on the 15. 1.5 minutes remaining in the game. Patton at quarterback takes the snap. The give is to Tony.
There
Tony breaks the tackles. Tony is close to the 1st down.
He's got it. He has got it.
I don't think so, Dan. He's got
it.
Okay. He does. He's got
them blocks up there. Look at them blocks. The front line done an excellent job at that. They blew them out.
So, the G-men now look at 1st and goal to go from the 7-yard line in the playoff games. 1st and goal from the 7. Patton at quarterback takes the snap. The give is to Tony Palmer. Palmer breaks the tackles and gets up to about the 2-yard line.
I mean, take Kes, they are blowing the middle of the Bobcats line out right now. Our boys will not be denied. They're creating some holes in there right now.
It's 2nd down at 2. 2nd and goal from the 2. From the 2. 1 minute, 7 seconds remaining in the football game. Patton up over center. Michael barks the signals, takes the snap. The give is to Tony. Touchdown.
Beautiful, beautiful.
There's a fumble on the play. Touchdown, G-men.
I wonder who recovered it. Yeah, Tony recovered it.
Tony did. Tony Palmer with 1 minute and 1 second remaining in the fourth quarter. 2-yard touchdown. Ricky Brown checks in to go for the extra point. And here is the snap from center. The kick is up, and it is good. With a score, the G-Men 22, the Bobcats 7. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
It's time now for that new quiz game. Let's go fish. Okay, contestants, who has the best seafood buffet in town?
Is it that?
Does she sound good? Hey, you know something, Kes? I'd like to know what the Bobcats think about our big G man sitting right beside us to the right.
I don't know. That guy from Cole Chevrolet Cadillac, King Kong, touchback there on the kickoff. The Bobcats will look at 1st and 10 from their own 20 with 61 ticks remaining in the football game. Once again, we'll be talking with John Grubb during the postgame. Wide receivers to the left and the right for the Bobcats. Snell at quarterback, takes the snap, dropping back to pass. On the hitch, it's complete. Complete to Andrew White. White picks up about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5. He gets out of bounds. 2 wide receivers, left and right sides. Snell dropping back to pass again. Gets a nice pass off and out of bounds. Complete to Kerry Caldwell and the 1st down.
Pretty pass.
48 ticks remaining. Mike Pat. Once again, wide receivers both sides of the field. Snell drops back to pass, being chased. And he'll be tackled by J.J. Caffrey along with Marcus Latimer.
Strung it out perfect there. Strung it out.
Once again, in on the pursuit was Eric Robinson. Hurry-up offense with 30 seconds remaining. 22-7 will be the final unless the Bobcats score. That one is incomplete, intended for Ramsey. Stops the clock with 15 ticks remaining. Danny, we're going to be playing 3rd down and 15. Snell will drop back to pass again when he gets a snap. Whoop, pitches back to Ramsey. Ramsey breaks a bunch of tackles. That's going to end the football game, ladies and gentlemen. The final score, the Graham High School G-Men 22 and the Radford Bobcats 7. We will play at home next week, 1:30 in the afternoon. If you can't make it out here, join us. We'll be telling you what the broadcast airtime will be as far as the pregame is concerned. Probably Monday, as soon as we find out, we got to find out who we're playing, number one. And, other than that, I don't know. Great football game here tonight.
Fantastic.
Final score, 22-7. Graham High School G-Men end the season 9-1, and the Radford Bobcats end up with an 8-2 record. They will be in the playoffs. We may
on Monday.
Oh, good.
And I really don't.
We'll be.
But it is so good.
It is good.